reflections in the light. Hold on, where you going, where you going? Hold on, where you going, where you going?
Yep.
In a life we live many lives, go astray oh so many times. Farewell in the millions, broken hearts in the billions. Always real, no regrets, so the pain will heal. Please accept I was standing still. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold on before you go. One thing that you should know, I never meant to hurt you so. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold
Coming up.
What do you do to get ready for game day?
I'm kind of one of those superstitious people that I got to do the same.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, "I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee. I can feel the love from the city every time I step on the floor. When I'm done, the only thing that's on my mind is spending time with my family. But the Bucks are my basketball family. Kevin, you're part of my broadcast family."
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. DA, thank you. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
And right now for the Bucks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Bucks, we've got Allen. Also Holiday out there. Antetokounmpo is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Noah in at the 4-man position. Oh, and the jump by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. All going up court. Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert. Oh!
Yeah. Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Middleton outside. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Milwaukee ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Antetokounmpo. This game he had 28 points. Outside Holiday, just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss.
And you love it when your star player gets down there and gets dirty, and that time Antetokounmpo in there.
And here's Conley outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Here's Holiday. Here's Nora. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here is Conley. Lets it go from 11, and Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Allen passes to Antetokounmpo over Conley. Again, Giannis missing. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Makes him indefensible. Giannis knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Allen against Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Fifth is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here is Holiday, stolen by Conley. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And they call him spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. A moment to see the stats for Middleton. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play!
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And they double up Giannis. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. Jazz leading by 8. Conley for 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Mora can't get it to go. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. O'Neal hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Middleton outside. This is it to Giannis. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the way.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Mitchell. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And then Allen slams it in.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Count the basket. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Holiday. Bucks trail by 16 to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy. Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Mora, it's deflected. Conley inside the line. Another miss by Utah.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Mitchell outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the basket is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Milwaukee. And they pick up 2.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge.
He is in his zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Antetokounmpo against Gobert. Down low, here's Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 8 points for him.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Conley. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Holiday. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense and he shuts him down.
Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles is checked in for O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. And they get it back. And it's good for 2.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now Hill. We saw him with 10 points last game. Inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 16. Conley with the 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hill has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, the jump shot continues to be a weapon that George Hill relies on to damage defense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And so he hits both. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 19. Off with the layup. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ingles, shot is good off the back rim and in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Hood. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. He gets it in there.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Hill. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Giannis has got 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Bucks trailed by 19. Outside Hood. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Whiteside. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Jazz lead by 21. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pascal against Giannis. Goes up at the stripe. That shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley against Portis. Shoots. Utah the rebound. Right side, no good. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Spurs.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pascal with the steal. Clarkson outside. in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pascal against Hood to the inside. Hill, and it's blocked by Conley. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jazz leading by 21 on the wing. Ingles. Pass to Pascal. Over onto Kumbo, and the basket by Pascal.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Onto Kumbo against Pascal. Free throw line jump shot, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's the Utah Jazz in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what they're all about, as we hear from All-Star Donovan Mitchell.
You got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care who it is. I think that's what separates us from a lot of teams, and that's what's going to hopefully get us to that next step. I think that's the best thing about this team. It doesn't matter who it is. We're going to go out there and continue to find the open man and play the right way.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And so in the game for the Jazz,
Take a break.
Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And the first one drops. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And here's Conley outside. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Pascal.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. For Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Clarkson. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Connaughton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
From the wing, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Michael's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Utah calls timeout.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in, and now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Here's Hill. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Here's Nora. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Nora's got his first bucket in this one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so Hill will bring it up for the Bucks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Bucket is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Jazz leading by 23. The drive by Mitchell. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 21.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Here's Hill. Takes it inside. And it's Hill with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ingles finds Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 4 assists in the game. The Bucks have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Nwora, he makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Holiday, the pass to Hill. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Grayson Allen subbed in for George Hill. And Utah with a change here too. O'Neal's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's Holiday. Allen passes to Nwora. Lock at 6. And it's denied. And they recover it. Holiday against Mitchell. That one goes in.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 23 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Here's Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
And
personal
last
foul.
season, Middleton
Second
adding
team
to
foul.
his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
And for Middleton, he is not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck, he's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
Now here's Gobert. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Now here's Middleton. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
For 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Middleton hits them both. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And O'Neal gets it to go. And so it's Milwaukee now. And here's Holiday. Here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Shot on the wing. Almost, but it rolls out. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Utah ball.
Here's Gobert. Over onto Kumbo. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Holiday with it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
4th team foul.
Allen up top. Holiday, no one around him. Wide open shot is on the money. Holiday's got 6.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Holiday. Again, Holiday missing. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Mitchell. Kept alive. And the basket by Ingles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Middleton, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Gobert against Allen. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here, following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a switcher also for Utah. Mike Conley's checked in for Joe Ingles. To the paint, here's Portis. Second shot opportunity, misses the layup.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Here's Nora. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Allen. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Holiday finds Portis over Bogdanovich. Portis can't get it to go.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Middleton the pass to Portis. In the corner, Middleton with it from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 9 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Count it.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Allen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Here's Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 31 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And Middleton kicks to Portis. Outside Holiday. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 8 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bucks passing it around. Allen inside, covered by Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Yes, that goes in. Conley's got 19 points.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Lays it up and banks it in. 21 points in the game. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way, the former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. Middleton hits them both. 26 seconds left here in the second. Conley into the lane. It's good. Mike Conley's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
Poke loose. And again, Utah running the court in transition. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Portis. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Mike Budenholzer. Coach, what's your message going into the second half to your team?
Yeah, we just got to play better. We got to play better defense. We got to take care of the ball on the other end. We just got to play better basketball.
And you're certainly capable of it, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 31 points, 2 assists, and 5 steals. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. good, clean first half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Bucks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. He's out there with Allen. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Nora in at the 4 slot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Jazz. To the middle, here's Nora, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Stolen by Michael Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got 25 points in the game.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Inside, here's Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Here's Giannis, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
And the technical free throw is good. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Right side Holiday. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. That shot wide open. Allen's got 13 points.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. They get it again. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Mitchell driving in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Antetokounmpo against Gobert. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Bogdanovich on the follow. 8 points for him.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Passes to Allen. Kicks it to Holiday. Mitchell against Allen. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have anything.
To the middle. Here's Nora. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Bogdanovich from down in the low post. It goes. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. On the wing, Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Gobert. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And he gets it to go. Conley's got 29 in the game.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Bucks have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen to end the run. And it's laid in by Holiday. Holiday's got 12.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Giannis, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
That's a shot they need to have Giannis be capable of making consistently. He's continuing to improve from that area.
It's good on the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Poked up, nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Holiday, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Milwaukee now. Giannis outside. The shot by Holiday, no good. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Mitchell missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Utah calls timeout.
The Jazz with the timeout.
It's been all Jazz.
Watch Spider.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 47 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Middleton on the wing, defended by Pascal. And that one, good. Middleton's got 14 points.
How about the handle shown by Chris Middleton there, zipping his way through the defense and getting where he wanted to.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Pascal. Rebounded by the Bucks. Hood deciding where to go with it. Kicks it down to Middleton. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. 17 points in the game.
He's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Ring shot on the way. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Another good play. This is how they've built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And the veteran marksman, George Hill, can still fire it from outside, can't he, Brent?
Yeah, he's still a guy that understands the game. He has so much experience. He's still capable of knocking down big shots, and coaches still have confidence in him to be out on the floor and make the right play.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Hill against Mitchell. Hill passes to Portis. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. That one good for 2.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Ingles. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Hood can't get it to go. It's been all Jazz. Here's Clarkson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Clarkson's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Clarkson doing his best to keep that mid-range jump shot from dying off.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Flying high and throwing
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Deep 2 from Clarkson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Bucks shooting impressively throughout at 62%, and it's blocked. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hill. No good on that one. Good D by Mitchell. The Jazz shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Over Hill. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Butler, he's checked in for Utah.
Substitution, Jared Butler.
And the Bucks with possession. Hill with it. Butler covering and stolen by Butler. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Bounce pass Middleton. Hill finds Portis. The kick out to Hill. Now Hood. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock. That one falls. Middleton's got 21 in the game.
Well, Middleton on the higher ground here in this one tonight, shooting it well.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Butler, and it's Hughes in at the 3 spot.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, Antetokounmpo.
Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Back to Hood. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and Hood the bucket on the assist by Portis. Portis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Oni. Hill pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Off the inbound. That one misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The shot by Oni, no good. And so Hood will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here is Hill, knocked away. Pascal with the steal. Over Hill. Tries again. And it's laid in by Whiteside.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
And Portis throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Whiteside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Here's Portis with the drive, and it's good. 2 points. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here is Hill. Over Pascal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Whiteside trying to break free. Pascal's shot is off. Here's Oni. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Butler attacking, and he banks in the layup. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Robinson's checked in for Hill. And Utah also making a switch. As Abuki's checked in, Portis. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Oni. And the layup's good off the glass. Oni's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Here's Hood. Left side out of the Kumbo. Doesn't go that time. Utah calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Number 18.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Butler. They get it back. Whiteside, and Whiteside slams it home.
Awesome jam from Whiteside there, really dropping the hammer.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Ojale. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Ojale's got his first points of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Whiteside, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Robinson. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Butler with the steal. And the Jazz call time here.
With the timeout.
Uncovered.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Goes up off the inbound, and it's good on the layup.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Butler against Robinson. Over Azubuike. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over to the wing. Here's Whiteside. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now, here's Whiteside. Here's Hughes. It's good from long range. Hughes got 5 points now this quarter.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Outside Robinson. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
bangs home the trifecta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Robinson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Ojale. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Oni. No good off the front iron.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And the shot is good.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Butler. Shoots over Portis. Another miss by Utah.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Robinson, that's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Over Robinson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Here's Butler. Gobert trying to get open. Here's Azubuike. Tries yet again. And stolen by Portis. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Here's Oni. Knocked loose. Here's Gobert. It's good from about 19 feet.
And if the mid-range shot is working for Gobert, it's a problem for the D. Draws the bigs away from the hoop and opens things up inside.
And a wide open look for Portis. The three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Azubuike trying to break free. Gobert can't hit. On offense, here are the Bucks. To the middle, here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Hughes. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. .132 left in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. They double him with Butler. Robinson for 3. That one doesn't drop. Utah's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ojale. Oh, the power on that.
Unreal.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 25.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team, going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Here's Gobert, and the shot no good, a bit short, and it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 20-7 run.
Oh,
yes, sir.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
The shot by Oni, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now Butler. Over Robinson. And they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. Donovan Mitchell, huge, of course, tonight. How great is it to have him on your side?
It's great. It's great. He's a great teammate. He's a great player, and we're gonna need him if we want to win a championship. So it's a big part of what we do.
And he was big tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.